battle for the soul of Kung Fu. Every year, thousands of tourists from all over the world visit Shaolin Temple in China to see the birthplace of Kung Fu. It is here, says one popular story, that in the 5th century, a teacher from India taught a series of exercises to the monks at the temple. The monks adapted these moves for self-defense, and over the next 14 centuries, used them in numerous battles. Today, the Shaolin Temple is just a few kilometers from the city of Dangfeng, China's modern-day Kung Fu capital. In Dangfeng, there are almost 60 martial arts academies, with more than 50,000 students. These schools are attended by boys and girls from all over the country, and every social class, ranging in age from 5 to their late 20s. Some arrive hoping to become movie stars or famous kickboxers. Others are motivated to learn the skills that will get them good jobs in the military or police. A few are sent by their parents to learn discipline and hard work. Hu Zhengsheng owns and runs a small school outside of Dangfeng. At age 33, Hu has a handsome face and projects a confidence won through years of physical and mental testing. Unlike the big Kung Fu academies, which focus on acrobatics and kickboxing, Hu teaches his 200 students the traditional Shaolin Kung Fu forms that his teacher, Yang Guiyu, passed on to him. Fighting is not the most important lesson of Kung Fu, Hu explains. He doesn't agree with how Kung Fu is often shown in the movies, a celebration of violence that ignores the more important teachings of respect for one's opponent. Instead, in his classes, Hu focuses on respect and responsibility. In each of his students, he looks for a willingness to welcome adversity, getting up before sunrise, practicing in the rain, using it to control themselves and build character. From his own experience, Hu knows that one's idea of Kung Fu can change as a person matures. When he was young, he was obsessed with Kung Fu films and dreamed of using the movies to get revenge on bullies in his village. At age 11, he entered the Shaolin Temple, and he was later introduced to his teacher, Yang Guiyu. When I met my master, I already had memorized many traditional moves, Hu says, but he taught me the theory behind them, not just how to do something a certain way, but why. He explained why I must move my arm a certain way, why my weight must be on a certain part of my foot. Hu stands to demonstrate. A strike with your hand, he explains, is like a chess move. You hit the other person, but you are also prepared for how he will respond. Hu pauses. Shaolin Kung Fu is not designed to entertain audiences or attack schoolyard bullies. There are no high kicks or jumps, he explains. A Kung Fu master doesn't show off. Pride defeats man and makes him weak, teacher Yang had told Hu as a boy. It is hard for me to convince my students of this, though, he sighs. Today everyone studies Kung Fu to achieve something. Hu worries that the real meaning of studying this martial art, to learn about oneself, is being lost.